What's good, YouTube, and welcome to the house. Deck review. Alright, the meme's over. But seriously, we have a pretty awesome Invoked Mekk Knight list coming out of second place by Arturo Pintos. And he played the Mekk Knight Invoked at the Tijuana Regional, February 17th, 2018. So let's go ahead and get into his words for his profile, because they're a bit more insightful than I might be with a deck that I haven't played, only knowing the Invoked engine. And then we'll go ahead and go over the deck. He says, I love the deck. Bait Knights is what I call them, since that's exactly what you do. Bait everything your opponent left you and pressure with all your monsters. The Invoked engine gives it an OTK/control power with Mekk and Purgatrio, and a lot of people were caught by surprise by the 2 copies of Mind Control in the main deck. We're actually seeing that quite a bit now. The Kaijus helped with big monsters or monsters with immunity, such as Masterpiece, for example. The 2 copies of Scapegoat are super helpful whenever you couldn't kill your opponent and you had to have that powerful play for the next turn, either by overpowering the opponent with Borolo Dragon or to dig through the deck with Skull Dragon. All of my wins were 2-0s, showing the efficiency in the deck to break boards and put pressure on my opponents to answer my field or lose next turn. I'm gonna take a break real quick. That's just awesome when you go through a tournament and all of your opponents are 2-0. How do you end up getting second then? What happens? I didn't play the Instant Fusion Thousand Eyes Restrict Linkuriboh engine because Linkuriboh isn't legal in Mexico, but I will definitely play it once it is. My matchups were all meta except for Trick Stars. Since it's a going second deck, it's a major weakness. Its major weakness is going first because you need your opponent's cards in order to play. So this deck heavily relies on, no, you go first. You go first. The tournament was 8 rounds with no top cut. Places were determined by standings. My matchups were as follows. Round 1 versus 60 cards Infernoids, I won 2-0. My opponent starts by summoning Raiden, Hand of the Lightsworn. With his effect, since grass looks greener with Infernoid Untandel, activates Void Imagination, sets Void Feast, and passes turn. I had Mekk Knight Blue Sky, Purple Nightfall, Terraforming Monster Reborn, Ghost Ogre, and Drew Ash Blossom for my turn. My opponent activates Void Feast, and I negated with my Ash Blossom. I set Terraforming in the column where Raiden was. Special summon Purple Nightfall, activate his effect to search Indigo Eclipse, special summon Indigo Eclipse in that column, and activated his effect to move him to another, summon Blue Sky to search another Purple Nightfall, activated Terraforming, searching Magical Meltdown, and searching Alistair with it. Normal Alistair, getting Invocation, activating Invocation, banishing Alistair, and use the Purple Nightfall I searched with Blue Sky to make Mekk. Activate Monster Reborn to get back the Purple Nightfall and proceeded to OTK. Game 2, my opponent bricked and I drew decent and kept him at bay. That Game 1 is so much more detailed. Insane detail in some of these games. Round 2 versus Spirals, I lost 2-1. So here's the opponent he didn't manage to 2-0. This was my only loss of the tournament. My opponent won the dice roll and made me go first. I had the brickiest of brick hands, drew all 3 Kaijus, Slumber and Raigeki, get the Slumber, and pass turn. My opponent opened the nuts and kills me in one go. Game 2, I made him go first. I opened Droll and Lockbird and a decent hand. He activates Reinforcement of the Army, searching Super Agent. I drop Droll. He activates Super Agent's effect, but guesses wrong. Normal's Agent sets Cosmic Cyclone and Solemn Strike and passes the turn. I top deck 1 copy of Twin Twister and made a board with Mekk and Spell and Monster Negates, as well as an Ash Blossom in hand. End up winning Game 2. And Game 3, he made me go first again. I opened Gamma Seal, Monster Reborn, 1 copy of World Legacy Secret, Alistair and Raigeki, normal summon to Alistair to get his effect hit with Effect Veiler, set World Legacy Secret, and pass turn. He opened very good again, with nothing to stop him. He kills me yet again. Round 3, 4, and 5, all versus dinosaurs, 1-2-0 each. I got paired with 3 dinosaur decks in a row, and 2 I had Mind Control to steal the Tyranno, which was an MVP card in that matchup by banishing it with Invocation for Mekk. Wait, in that matchup, and banishing it with Invocation for Mekk is super broken. And then in the other one, I evenly matched to break the board. I'm not sure what he means by banishing it with invocation for Mekk, but Tyranno, is Tyranno a light? Let's just check real quick. Am I? Yeah, it's a light. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. Round 6 versus ABC. 1-2-0. That matchup was single-handedly won with Purgatrio. Game 1, I won by baiting the Dragon Buster's effect with Mind Control. I normal summoned Alistair and got met with a Solemn Judgment, but I had the second copy of Invocation in the hand alongside an Ash Blossom activating Invocation for Purgatrio. Entered the battle phase, declared an attack on A in defense position, and pitching the second copy of Alistair I had in game, I proceed to take game 1. So he powered up his Purgatrio to ridiculous amounts for OTK. Game 2, he chooses to go first and only ends with ABC, Dragon Buster, and a Cosmic Cyclone set. I drew Mind Control, Magical Meltdown, Monster Reborn, Mekk Knight, Purple Nightfall, Ash Blossom, and drew into Invocation. Same thing as Game 1, only this time I had ABC, Dragon Buster, I brought back with Monster Reborn. Round 7 versus the Zephyras 1-2-0. This was a very sad win on my part. I got paired with a friend that knows what deck I was playing. Winning the dice roll, he made me go first. I only summoned Alistair to search Invocation and pass turn. He summoned Electromite, Odd Eyes Absolute Dragon, Odd Eyes Meteor Burst Dragon, and Zephyra Monster. He attacks with all of them, leaving me at just 100 life points. On May phase 2, he summons Skull Dread, summoning a Vortex Dragon since Absolute left the field. When he is resolving Skull Dread's effect, he drew 4, returned 3 to bottom, and he shuffled his deck. I was confused as to why he did, but the judge saw the play and ruled it a game loss. Oh, because he shuffled. So, like, it's his friend. He didn't call that. The judge did. That's such an unfortunate way to go. Oh, ouch. Game 2, he made me go first again, and I immediately passed turn. He apparently bricked as he only set 2 cards and passed to me. I drew Purple Nightfall and started gaining card and life point advantage since I was hitting him for 2,500 directly. The next turn, he draws his cards and scoop. Wasn't very happy with this win, but had to focus on the last round. That's a terrible feeling when, like, you tell your buddy that they can, you know, go and take it back, or they can put it on the bottom, and, like, the judge doesn't let you. Like, that's unfortunate. Round 8 versus True Draco 1-2-0. Going into the match, I was pretty calm, but I started to get more and more intense as the game progressed. I won the dice roll and made him go first as always. He summoned Inspector Border, set 3 cards, and activated Card of Demise, set 2 more, end phase, discards Masterpiece. On my draw phase, he activates Anti-Spell Fragrance. No evenly matched for my part of the hand this time. He has a couple, had a couple of Mekk Knights, Mind Control, and other spell cards, but wasn't able to search due to Inspector Border, and lost a Blue Sky to Masterpiece Effect and Purple Nightfall to a Regeki. Surprisingly, my Mind Control was left on the field, best top deck of the entire tournament, and MVP of the game was Mekk Knight Yellow Star. In hand, I had Yellow Star, Alistair, Indigo Eclipse. I used Mind Control to take Inspector Border, normal summoned Alistair to search Invocation. Link summoned the Underclock Taker, set Invocation in the same column where Anti-Spell is, summon Yellow Star, banish Blue Sky from grave to destroy Anti-Spell, and turn the game around since Masterpiece was affected by monsters, and he had nothing to banish for his effect. Game 2 was toe-to-toe. I don't think I've heard that term, toe-to-toe. Life point count was 4,700. For my part, his 3,000. But the breaking point was that I activated Alistair to search Invocation. He had 1 card face down, True King face up, Masterpiece immune to monsters / trap, and a Maiden in defense position and nothing to banish for Masterpiece. I activated Regeki. He flipped Solemn Judgment, leaving him at 1,500 life points. I activated Invocation, banishing the Alistair infield using the Ash Blossom in hand. Enter Purgatrio, Invocation effect to get back Alistair, attacking the Maiden, discarding Alistair for game. And that's his tournament report. Pretty intense there. Let me see if he left any shoutouts or anything. I don't believe so, unfortunately. So, Arturo, if you're watching this, go ahead and leave those in the comment section down below, and I'll pin them once you let me know. And in the main deck, we've got 3 Alistair, 3 Ash Blossom, 1 Dogoron, 3 Droll, 1 Gamma Seal, 1 Kumungus as well, giving us even more Kaijus, double Ghost Ogre, double Blue Sky, double Indigo Eclipse, triple Purple Nightfall, 1 Red Moon, and 1 Yellow Star. So kind of diversifying compared to what we might have seen from Top Cuts before that at least I've taken a look at. We've got 1 Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, 2 Invocation, 3 Magical Meltdown, double Mind Control, 1 Monster Reborn, 2 Pot of Desires, 1 Regeki, 2 Scapegoat. I guess he slims down the Mind Controls and Scapegoats for the Mekk Knight engine compared to the pure Invokes. 2 terraformings, and 2 evenly matched. Again, he really likes to let his opponents go first. In the side, we've got 3 Chaos Hunter, 1 Dark Hole, 2 Twin Twisters, triple Dimensional Barrier, MVP of the format it would seem versus Pendulums, triple Solemn Strike, and 3 World Legacy Secret. I guess against Pendulums, maybe he opts to go first. And then we've got Invoked Elysium, double Mekk, double Purgatrio, 1 Oxshik Magician, 1 Borolo Dragon, 1 Decode Talker, double Link Spider, the Mekk Knight Spectrum Supreme, boys! 1 copy of Mrs. Radiant, 1 Proxy Dragon, 1 Saryuja Skulldread, and Underclock Taker making his presence known. So again, great job to Arturo for taking this one down in 2nd place, 2-0ing a lot of opponents. Although, yeah, at the 100 life points, maybe you wouldn't have got all your wins at 2-0. But a strong 2nd place indeed, with a really interesting deck that a lot of people want to see more list of. So congrats, man.